stock. All right, so today it's down 4.2%. All right, and at the moment stock is slipping below 50-day moving average, simple moving average. I didn't talk about the stock until they reported earnings. Okay, to be fair, they did report good earnings, but not as good for their valuation maybe. All right, stock is up year to date. Year to date, I think their production was increased anywhere up to 300% maybe, but stock is up more than 1,000% if you look back from 2020 levels. So sitting at 38 right now. And also I'll show you another chart which did very, very well. All right, maybe they are even about to turn to profit versus NIO, but those charts look similar. Look at this NIO chart. This is a yearly chart. All right, so I'm gonna switch to maybe 2 years. So look at this chart. All right, stock from $2-3 last year goes up to 66, drops 50%, goes back, but doesn't go back to test all-time highs, rolls over, starts moving sideways, and we are at the moment right here at 38. Basically that's the support I'm watching at the moment, and if it slips below, I'm watching 34, 35 as a support. But I'll show you another stock which did pretty much same, but now it's not doing as much, and that stock is Zoom. All right, did the exact same thing. So from 60 to all the way to 588, 10 times move, right? 10x move. Dropped right here, pullback, didn't go as high as it did, came right back down, went up, started making these lower highs. And I think NIO at the moment is trading somewhere right here. That's where Zoom was trading around 350 maybe, and then from there started making lower lows, and they're about to report earnings soon. So I think NIO chart looks exactly like Zoom, maybe like not 100%, but just compare it to yourself. And I think that if it does work out like this, you can see NIO around $25 in the next 2-3 months. All right, that's a big call to make, but I don't have a put. Okay, I'm not trading it at the moment. For me to trade stock up or down, stock needs to slip below key support levels for me, which would be 35. If I see the stock around $34 levels, well, there will be some room for this name to come down to these levels, because there's not much of a support all the way till these $25 levels. All right, so that's that. All right, what about the MACD and the moving averages? So far, stock can still bounce on a daily here, short term, if you are someone who is trading it short term, off this 50-day moving average. All right, because we still have a couple more hours until market close, and stock is right there at 50 days. So basically slipping a little bit below that 50-day simple moving average. But if you look at 200-day, the red line on my screen, it's downtrending. All right. And if you look at the 20-day, it's way up there as well. So stock is below all of its moving averages technically right here. All right. And this 37, if you don't look at the moving averages, 38 is a support, below 36 maybe, 35. But for me, more of a solid support here at 34. All right. What about different time frames? So I was looking at the weekly chart for NIO, and the interesting fact is that it is wiping out basically 3 weeks of move up in 1 week down. So wiping out that much of a work. What about the monthly chart? So if you look at the monthly chart, year to date, stock is down, still down. All right, because in the beginning of the year, stock looks like opened at 57. So now it's at 38, 37. So, and on a monthly chart here, you can see as well, the solid support basically here is the 35. All right. And for the month of November, if this stock closes negative, not looking good going into October, because this candle right here that is unfinished yet, this candle right here, let me circle it. So basically stock for the November is flat, all right? Did nothing, basically wiped out the gain that it gained to 44, and now it's back at that level where it opened in the beginning of the month, so slightly negative. So if this month is negative, you want to be careful in December, all right? What about the option activity maybe, and then we'll just wrap it from there. So just the stats: 144,000 calls were traded, 49,000 puts were traded. So that's the volume. Yes, 3 times more call activity, but well, let's take a look at the strikes. What people are betting on. Just by looking at the orders, maybe we may be able to tell who's trading the stock. So we are seeing $40 call for next year, all right, which is not too far away from the in the money, all right. December 17th, $40 calls. December 17th, there are even $60 strike price calls coming in, but for the most part, $40 is very popular, and there are a lot of puts as well. So 35 put, the biggest orders, 38 put for November. Next year, 2024, somebody bought naked put. 2024, $25 put for January. So 2 years from now, and they paid $4.30, 1,300 contracts. That's a leap put. All right, so slightly bullish short term, I want to say, but we'll see what happens. That's the update. I know a lot of NIO shareholders are a bit delusional, and I usually don't like to make a video about NIO. That's why I don't cover it as often. But in my opinion, if this stock can go much lower below this 35, okay? But I could be wrong, but that's my analysis for this stock. Whether you like it or you don't, yeah, do what you gotta do. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one.